a good thing I'm getting into streaming because I'm like a professional yapper. What I need to do is read through my first few chapters, look through the chapters that I'm writing now, and look through and look at where my own voice can be projected through those. I'm really proud of the progress that I've made lengthwise, but not only that, I'm really proud of the work that I've done. I just want to make sure that, like, if I'm putting so much into this, there shouldn't be a few chapters that feel lazy. The entire thing should feel like the entire heart and soul was put into it, because that's what I'm trying to put into it. It's kind of get into the end of the tunnel there. We're getting to the light of the end of the tunnel. But I feel like the raw emotion that's in my story isn't quite what other stories have. And I think that's something that truly makes it unique and sets it apart. I should just get back into that habit. I will thank myself later if I do. I cannot wait for you guys to experience it like I am right now, because truly reading through this, I'm like, man, this is a piece that people could really enjoy and love. Yo, it is Monday, serve a new week. I just got home from work. This week is my last week of obscene hours. We've got 35 hour work hours this week, and I just got home from work, and I'm about to go watch a movie with some friends. I'm gonna watch the new Mario movie, see if that's any good. When I get home, I'm gonna go right to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. Just gotta get through this week. It's the last week, man, until my hours are manageable. We can see the finish line. We can see it. We just gotta get through it. But that's my Monday. All right, it is Tuesday night. I got home a while ago. Nothing crazy today. I did start a little side project with some of the. I got some cassette tapes. If you guys want to know more about that, I'll let you know. I'm kind of rereading my previous book stuff, and my first few chapters are like, I'm probably biased, but I think they're excellent. They're phenomenal. But as I've been writing, I feel like the quality, I'm kind of losing it. And it's not because I'm getting lazy or anything. Maybe it's burnout, or maybe it's the fact that I feel like, like with the first chapter, the first few chapters, I felt like it kind of just flowed, like the story just flowed. But now I kind of feel like I'm forcing the story out at some points, and maybe it's still good, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I think I decided, like, I've been reading books recently and I've been trying to learn from them, but I think my first few chapters, like, I have my own kind of voice, my own kind of writing style, and I think it's really good. And I think I shouldn't kind of base my writing style around what other people have written, but make it my own. So I think what I need to do is read through my first few chapters, the ones that I'm really proud of, and then I need to look through the chapters that I'm writing now, the ones that I'm not quite so sure of, and look through and kind of look at where my own voice can be projected through those. And it's kind of just what I've been doing tonight, just trying to look at how can I make this better, and how can I make this flow, and how can I make it like really my own, make it stand out. I just want to make sure that, like, if I'm putting so much into this, there shouldn't be a few chapters that feel lazy. Like, the entire thing should draw you, and the entire thing should feel like the entire heart and soul was put into it, because that's what I'm trying to put into it. I don't want to have lazy feeling chapters. I want to make sure, like, not all my chapters are going to be like 10s, and I wouldn't say all my chapters are, but still, I just want to make sure that I still keep my own voice with it, because I've been reading The Fog, and I read some H.P. Lovecraft stuff, which I don't write like H.P. Lovecraft. That was like 100 years ago kind of writing, so I not like that. But reading The Fog by, well, let me get the author's name in case you want to read it. James Herbert. Highly recommend it. So far it's great. But still, I think I've been reading that and I've been kind of like, oh, he kind of does this. Oh, this is like this. When really, like, that's not my book. That's not my story. He wrote it. It's his style, his story, his characters, and I should do the same thing with mine. You know, like, and I didn't take any of his characters or story or anything like that. However, I really just want to make sure that I remind myself that, like, this is my own. And this is something where I shouldn't be trying to copy, like, writing styles or, like, specific grammar things or, you know, stuff like that. I should really just try to make it my own. But, that's my Tuesday night. What I need to work on is editing, because last week's video hasn't even been started, so I need to do that. Eventually it'll come out, I promise. But it's kind of what I've been thinking about. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow then. Alright, I am home from work. I got home a little bit ago. And right now, I did a couple of chores, and right now I'm rereading through my chapters, which, like, reading through it feels like such a fleshed out story, and especially since I know some things that happen later that tie into earlier moments, it, like, ties in really well. And just, like, rereading it, I'm like, man, I did that. Like, that was me. And it's so, like, it's inspiring to read and see others' works and read through their stuff and see their story. But reading through my own, the structure, the writing, the story, the emotion, all of it, and I'm probably biased, of course, but all of that is so moving. Reading through my own story, there's parts where I can't help but, like, smile from, like, the good emotions that's going on, or, like, just feel awful from the more melancholy moments that happen. And the genre of my book is more cosmic horror adventure sort of one, but the pure emotion that goes into it, a lot of cosmic horrors I feel like don't really, I mean, I haven't, like, explored the entire genre, so I could be absolutely wrong, but I feel like the raw emotion that's in my story isn't quite what other stories have, and I think that's something that truly makes it unique and sets it apart, which I'm super happy about. The second thing that I've realized while reading through is I shouldn't be as harsh on myself. Like, I should, one, it's my first draft, and two, I should just trust the words that I put down, because it flows really well. And I think the reason I was being so critical is because the moment I'm on right now, there's parts that I'm like, well, I could rewrite this. And I'm like, on that part, I believe I'm right. Like, rereading it, I'm like, okay, that could use a little bit of work, like reworking. And now I kind of have a vision in my head of where I want to rework it and bring it more to life. But I'm really proud of the progress that I've made lengthwise. But not only that, I'm really proud of the work that I've done. And the writing, the emotion, the story, like, I have it all, like, planned out and linked together, and it's really nice, and it's really motivating, which is awesome. Hopefully I keep this motivation into the next few weeks when my hours switch to where they should be, because it'll be good to apply that motivation there. But I'm just reading through and I'm like, man, this is awesome. That's been, what is today? Wednesday? That's been my Wednesday night. Tomorrow I have off. I need to do some editing, man. Last week's video, still haven't started it, and I just need to get back into the habit of, like, editing at the end of the day and putting it together, because it was really quick and just, like, it took, like, max 30 minutes to an hour, and that was for, like, my really long videos. Otherwise, I should just get back into that habit. I will thank myself later if I do, but that's my Wednesday. Just feeling good about my progress and my work, and I cannot wait for you guys to experience it like I am right now, because truly reading through this, I'm like, man, this is a piece that people could like really enjoy and love. And I can't wait until we get to that point. It's gonna be awesome. But anyways, that's Wednesday for me. Yo, it is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I have the day off today. I woke up bright and early, and right now what I'm doing is I'm kind of putting together my videos from last week, kind of organizing them so I can put them together into a video and release that. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I don't think I'm even gonna make a short on it. I'm just going to, on my story, I'm just going to say, hey, this one's out, go check it out. And that'll pretty much be it. That, like, the most I do with that. And then after I get that done, the plan is to do a pretty healthy long stream. I'm thinking of playing some Outer Wilds. I think that's what I've kind of decided on today, but that's essentially my day so far. So I'm gonna finish up this video, then I'm gonna get ready to stream, and after I get done streaming, maybe I'll do a little bit of writing. Tomorrow I don't work until 4 p.m. I'm a closer. I have a closing shift, so a good amount of the day I have open, and then I work at night, which I'd much rather that than my 11 to 7 shift where I have like a small fraction of the morning, small fraction of the night, and then it's over. I'd much rather just have like closing, like that's dedicated to that. My only concern is hopefully I get out in time, because Saturday I work 10 to 6, 8 hours there. So I get up like 2 hours before my shift starts, unless it's a closing shift. So I have to get up at 8 a.m. and I'm getting home at 11, which is when I usually go to bed. I'll be fine, but I'm really big on getting enough sleep, because I'm really big on keeping my brain healthy and ready for any of the creative projects that I tackle throughout my weeks. So I'm really big on keeping my brain healthy. But anyways, that's my Thursday. Those are my concerns with the upcoming days, but either way, we'll get through it. I have Sunday off. I'm gonna do a little bit of DMing, it sounds like, for I guess GMing for my Daggerheart game that I've been running. When I'm not doing that, I'm going to try to put together this video, and it should be all right. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, it is Thursday night. I just got done streaming. It was an awesome stream, a bunch of fun. I played Outer Wilds, which is a fantastic game. And then I also got the video that I said that I wanted to get done. I finished that, and I'm just probably gonna go to bed earlier so I can wake up earlier for tomorrow and make the most of the time that I have in the day. I think that's the plan that I've settled with. So I'm gonna go to bed for the night, see what I can do in the morning / noon, and then go to bed. And after I go to bed, I'll be going to work. I'll be closing. I'll wake up, or I'll go straight to bed after I get home from work. I'll wake up, go to work, and then after that, then next week I have 18 hours, which is much closer to where I want to be. It's half of what I was at. And then after that, it's 14 hours. Then after that, who knows how many hours, but hopefully less. We're almost there. We're almost there. I just have to make it. But anyways, that was my Thursday. Yo, I just got home from work. It's Friday night. My shift was 4 to 11, and I'm about to go to bed to wake up tomorrow for work. The good news is kind of getting to the end of the tunnel there. We're getting to the light of the end of the tunnel. This morning, I was productive. I did some writing, which was awesome. I'm excited. Again, I got that motivation from reading my own stuff, and, you know, I'm excited to have that motivation and use it. I think next week I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. I work Monday, and then I think I work Friday and Saturday, or something like that. So a pretty simple schedule. I'll have a good amount of days in a row off and be able to kind of plan around that. days where my schedule is truly where I want to be is in 2 or 3 weeks from now. But it's not even slowly, it's quickly going to get better. So we're going to use that time, use that motivation that I've found. I had a bunch of fun writing, and I just can't wait to do some more. So I was productive today with the time that I had. See, when my schedule is an 11-7, when it's either early morning or late nights, I use the time that I have to do what I can. But when it's just like a lame midday shift, kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. But that wasn't today, and I was able to use my time. That was cool. Anything else? I think that's it for my Friday night. So we'll continue on tomorrow. I'll wake up. It's 10 to 6, so I'll have the evening to myself, as well as I have the next day off. I think during the evening I want to, if I can find it in myself to be productive, I want to work on this video here, kind of get back on track with getting these videos out. And then Sunday I need to do my weekly video, so I'll quickly do that. I think I have something sort of in mind. Oh, and I also have a cool idea from the most recent stream that I did. I have a cool idea for a video that I could do for that. It's just a fun little video from the stream, but anyways, it'll be short and simple, but also a bunch of fun. I'm excited to do that if I remember. I tried to write it down. I wrote it down today, and then I looked at it tonight, and I'm like, why did I write it down? I don't have time to to even get started on that. Hopefully I remember to do that, and if I don't remember to do that, like tomorrow or whenever I have time, when I'm doing this video and when I'm editing this, that'll kickstart my memory if I don't do it. But anyways, it's a good thing I'm getting into streaming, because I'm like a professional yapper. I'm really good at finding things to yap about for consistently like around 4 to 5 minutes each time I take a video for these vlogs. So it's a good thing I'm getting back into that. And last time I actually had some new really cool people, so if you showed up, thank you so much. You guys help make the stream that much more fun and that much more enjoyable, so thank you for that. Thank you if you showed up, and if you didn't, you can always try to show up next time, right? Especially since I'm going to be streaming much more regularly, especially when my schedule is, in fact, just the weekends. Anyways, that's about everything that I needed to yap about, so I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Yo, it is Easter Sunday. I hope when you're watching this, you guys had a fantastic Easter. I forgot to make a video yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot. The main thing about yesterday was it was kind of the mark of an end of my arduous schedule, where it was the last day of the last week of having a big schedule, so it's kind of just like a milestone day. Today, this Sunday, we're going to try to run more of my Daggerheart tabletop RPG game. I'm going to do more of that. I kind of have it generally planned out and ready, so that's what I'm going to plan on doing today. Super excited. I made another character for my party yesterday, and then kind of just mapping out environments and whatnot. Seriously, guys, if you guys like tabletop RPG games, I can't, it's so much fun. The system is so, like, beginner friendly while also being intuitive and very just fun. Just, I don't know, there's no complicated way that I need to say it. It's just fun. So I would highly recommend checking it out, and they have a whole bunch of resources that I've been like printing out and using, and I've been using their Witherwild campaign outline sort of thing, and well, I kind of have just like taken the world and made it my own. They had a suggestion for like an inciting incident and all sorts of stuff, but like I just kind of saw the environment, and I didn't even read the inciting incident or like all of the story. I was just kind of like, whoa, overgrown wilds. That's super cool. Let's do it. So they have very cool starting worlds and all that. So very fun, very excited for today. And I suppose that is what week 13? Wow, week 13. That's my week. I'm going to try to set aside time to make my video for today. I have something sort of planned out, so I just need to make it, edit it, and post it, all of that. So there's that. I'll try to get that done today. And if not, I'll just be like, hey, sorry, this one's late, and we'll figure it out from there. So yeah, that's my week 13. Thanks for joining me, guys.